Okay, so now we're gonna work together. We're gonna do kind of guided practice of where we interact with the question first, okay? So the passage we're gonna demonstrate is called Tornado Watch first. And then the first thing I'm gonna do is read the question. My first question is, where is Luna? So I'm gonna use your pencil. I'm gonna say, where is Luna? That's information I need to know. Where is the baby? So I'm looking at the baby. What is the what was almost rusted through? So rusted through. Sheila was in a hurry because. How did Sheila answer the nurse? All right, and the type of questions these are what? What do you think they are?
What, who, and where, and how.
Okay, and those are our 5 signature keywords that we're looking for, but also, what type of questions have we been talking about?
Factual.
So where it has Q, I would put F. Because these are all factual questions, right? And so now, I'm going to read the passage, okay? So it says, but if you were here, Luna's at Hardy's eating lunch, who's watching the baby? It wasn't possible, was it? 2 teenage girls had left 6-week-old infant all alone in the rickety old house. And if that wasn't bad enough, there was a tornado watch on for the whole county. Oh, I see Luna's name. So I'm gonna underline Luna's, and she's at Hardy's eating lunch, okay? Then, so I'm gonna put a check here, I got a clue. So this says, who's watching the baby? My question says, where's the baby? It says, the 2 teenage girls had left 6-week-old infant. So I know they're talking about 6-week-old infant. I'm gonna underline that. All alone in the rickety old house, I underline that. That's the key. So it says, I'm gonna read the second passage. It says, Selim tried to reach Luna on his cell phone. She was still the closest one to the baby. A message was on the phone said, low battery. He told Sheila to drive back to the house as fast as she could, but to watch out for falling branches and any power lines that might be down. Oh, one of my questions has who name in it?
Sheila.
So I'm gonna underline Sheila. She was driving back to the house. Okay. Sheila was driving a 74 Ford Fairlane that was almost completely rusted through. Oh, there's a key word. Rusted through. So I know they're talking about the 74 Fairlane. Okay, she pulled out into the right lane of McAllister Boulevard and heard a loud truck horn behind her. That was the last thing Sheila heard until she woke up in the hospital several hours later. What is your name? Asked the nurse. Okay. My name? Sheila squinted her eyes back to block out the bright lamps above the examination table. My name is Zena, Princess Waters. She didn't know why she said that. So, my name is Zena Warrior Princess. She didn't know why she said that. She couldn't remember her name. Couldn't remember what day it was, what year it was. I have something to tell you, the nurse said. Something about your leg. Okay, so let's go to question 1. Where's Luna?
At Hardy's eating
lunch. So my choices was A, watching the baby with Sheila, B, eating lunch at Hardy's, C, driving in old house, D, lying at the hospital bed. So I think B is most appropriate, so I'm gonna put B here. Where's the baby?
Baby
Eating
is
lunch at
home.
Hardee's, in the car with Sheila, or with Salem, or in a rickety old house? I can go back to the passage. I underlined 6-week-old infant alone in the rickety old house, so my answer would be
D.
D, correct. What's almost rusted through? I can look back at the paragraph and see Sheila was driving a 74. I underlined a 74 Ford Fairlane that was almost completely rusted through. So which one would be my answer?
C.
C. Sheila was in a hurry because there was a tomato watch. She was hungry and needed to eat. She saw a truck coming, or she wanted to beat Luna back to the house.
It was a tornado.
A, right. Mm-hmm. 5, how did Sheila answer the nurse? She said, my name was Xena Warrior Princess. She said that her leg hurt. She said her name was Sheila, or wasn't able to speak.
A.
A, Xena Warrior Princess. But now, what did we do that helped us out?
First, we read the questions
Mm-hmm.
and found little clues in the paragraphs about the questions. We stopped on each of the paragraphs and see if we seen a clue that had kept going, and then come back to the paragraph and find a clue, because that would have been too much, and you probably would have forgot where your place was, where your clue was.
Right. So, really good. And then clues, okay? So what I want you to do now is to try to do one independently. If you have a question, ask away, okay?
Okay.
Here you go.